Welcome back, everybody. If you are one of the people who are taking the time to get Lich serious about this campaign and follow up with our episodes, welcome back. It's in case you forgot, which is hard when you are an immortal, power-hungry spellcaster bent on revenge. Our campaign is it's called Payback is a Lich because all the heroes here are not here to save the day. None of those save the day nonsense. Nothing like let's do good and preserve the order and no, they're here to create chaos, to make things slightly better for them, but the same type of worse for everybody else. In this campaign, all the players are ancient spellcasters who gave up their humanity to become immortal, soul trapping, skeleton like creatures with very big ambitions, and the biggest one is to give nightmares to Vecna. And who do we have in this undead crew tonight? Let's start with Necrolumpa. Necrolumpa, say hello to our audience and tell them a little bit about yourself, our blade singing Lich. How are you feeling tonight?
Hi everyone. Yeah, to be honest, oh god, I can't remember what happened in our previous. I completely forgot.
We had the big fight in the Astral Sea.
Yes, and you
right.
defeated that false Lich, those that knockoff of Vecna,
Yeah.
called Mercigan.
Yeah. I'm still a bit suspicious. I don't know what to believe, to be honest, about the whole situation, but feeling at the same time a bit more, powerful and a bit more positive for the future. I mean, it's a step forwards, right? I see it as, at least.
Very good, very good. Necrolumpa's always a little bit enigmatic in her state of mind. By the way, Necrolumpa, I'm hearing a little bit of a return. I don't know if you have me on speaker. All right, and next we have Midge, our fungi-loving druid turned lichen lich, half rotten skeleton, half garden of death. And 100% done with Vecna's tyranny. Midge, say hello to our audience.
Everyone, I'm Midge. Happy Friday the 13th. Who's gonna die today?
And Midge, how are you feeling tonight?
We got rid of that traitor, that turncoat Mercigan. Last I saw, we're staring at this big body out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm curious to see what this is about.
All right, very good, very good. Midge, I don't know if it's just for me, but you are cutting off. Does anyone struggling to hear Midge?
Just the volume goes up and down a small tad.
Yeah.
I struggled to hear him. For me, yeah, as well. I thought it was just me because I started with problems already, but yeah.
Yeah, there's always technical issues at the beginning of the session. Midge, what I suggest is if you have noise suppression on, turn it off. Because sometimes the voice suppression picks up the voice you're making, the rasped tone of your voice, and eliminates from the call. That might be the reason why it's going up and down. All right, next one in line is Cyril, our clock-obsessed wizard who failed to save his wife in a lich ritual, and thanks to the little finger of intervention of Vecna, and now he got all the time in the world and plenty of reasons to plan his revenge to Vecna. Cyril, say hello to our audience. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Hello, hello, hello. To be honest, I'm feeling a little bit disappointed. One, with the betrayal of Mercigan, and two, with the fact that we destroyed the Draco Lich that was ready to be ours. But other than that, pretty confident with the session today. I think we got this. We got this, guys.
All right. Very good. Very good. And last but not least, we have Creek, the bard who plays necrotic lullabies and once had a thriving career before Vecna killed all his friends and turned Creek into the dark melodies. Creek, say hello to our audience and tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Hey guys, it's Creek here, the Spirit King. I'll tell you, there's more music and magic in my smile than there is in my lyre. But tonight, I'm just your humble bard here with many songs to inspire. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that we managed to get out of that situation. Betrayal does make the story much better. It's a shame that we lost Mercigan and his pal, but honestly, he was just dead weight, and it's just gonna make the story so much better when we finally get revenge.
Well, and for those of you who didn't have the chance yet to catch up with the previous episode, here's a quick recap. The party decided to head to the Astro Sea in search of the remains of a dead god. And because apparently in this place there was a fight, a combat, and out of that combat, the previous adventures, the goody goodies that preceded these liches, managed to find a piece of the rod, and the god was slayed as part of this. Of course, I'm taking some poetic liberties here. And in this recap from last session, I should mention. To those of you who don't know what false liches are, well, they're no joke. They are actually a kind of a budget-friendly decoy of an actual lich. They pack a lot of necromantic power to ruin anyone's day, but they can't be trusted. They are a little piece of the lich that created them. They have the same personality, the same abilities at the time of that the lich created, kind of a snapshot of who the lich was at that time. Almost like a fancy simulacrum, but one that can actually recovers itself, and every time they take a soul, that soul feeds the original lich's phylactery. So quite a useful little thing if you learn how to do the ritual to create false liches. Anyway, turns out one of the members of this party, Morrigan, who later a copy of him reappeared named Mercigan, were actually false liches of Vecna himself, and were infiltrated in this party, giving intel to the Whispered One about what you guys are doing. No wonder trouble seems to follow you everywhere you go. It turns out that all those odd things that were happening, like the entire party be teleported into the middle of a random place in the Astral Sea, it was always a little lich finger there, and well, the party managed to get their revenge. Karma came back to Mercigan and not only Karma, Volkar came back as well after having destroyed his own body in order to free himself. Volkarma. Oh, Lich. You get inspiration out of that. And a little bit of Volkarma came back as Volkar had met with Ronaldo, built a helm that released anti-magic field in a 60-foot cone, only to try and trap Mercigan and get his revenge on him. And a fight ensued. While you guys were being hunted by an astral dreadnought, Mercigan appears. With Mercigan comes Volkar a little bit behind as he was tracking that Lich. And Mercigan decides to summon a Dracolich, and it was quite a bit of fun. Anti-magic fields everywhere, meteors, fire, 2 Liches went down, unconscious. Wow, so much fun. Ultimately, you guys managed to survive that combat and against all odds, defeat the enemies, and 60 plus days, 63 if I remember correctly, have passed since you've been traveling through the Astral Sea in search of this of the dead body of this god. You had enough time to apply a long rest to your character sheets, and last session I gave you a little bit of a sneak peek of what that god looked like. And so tonight we pick up from where we left off, and let me bring you guys there. And in the meantime, you have some time to think about what do you want to discuss, and what do you want to tell Volkar. After all have been said and done, you didn't even have a chance to update Volkar that you were successful in return in gather another piece of the rod and get some more intel. So by all means, this is your chance.
My screen is completely black. I can see my token, but I can't see anything else.
Oh, cool. I see the circle.
Okay. Let's remediate that in a second.
So just to confirm, we can apply a long rest.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Midge, is it working now?
Let me refresh.
Anyone else not seeing a circle?
No, I can see.
Yeah, I see
All
him now.
right. Very good.
But I don't see my token if I'm supposed to. Oh,
you don't.
nope, I see it now. Yep, I'm up in the corner. Got it. I see it.
All right.
I'm good.
Very good. Okay. So, what you guys would like to say to Volkar?
Volkar, where have you been these last few days? I know you were in prison, but were you with Mercigan this whole time?
Oh no! Mercigan took me to his lair. That same day, he summoned Vecna himself to come to the lair. But I'm no idiot. I know Vecna's moves. And if Vecna gets close to me, within 200 feet or so, my contingent spell triggers, and my body is sent to a volcano in the material plane, to a pit full of lava. My body's completely destroyed, and I'm reborn in a safe place as part of our amazing immortal powers. It hurts like hell, but it's totally worth it. Better than be caught by that control freak.
That's a lot. That would have sucked. That would have kind of ruined all of our plans, wouldn't it?
Just slightly, but alas. we're still here, and I'm Vokar. Like, I mean, I'm sure everything burned up with you in the volcano, and yet you came back and once again decided to don those ravaged clothes. What? Do we not have anything else with all the money we possess as liches?
Maybe that's just his style. I would want to wear the same things too every time I reincarnate. I mean, every time I come back.
What do you have against my rags? Like your armor is so pretty.
And Cyril's just gonna like raise his hand and to like shield his eyes and just say, they could be revealing at certain angles.
Well, yeah. That's a little bit of a tease.
Maybe too much of a tease for me.
Oh, close your eyes then, Lich. Well, what can I say? I always told you guys, Lich for the stars. And here it is. Here it is why. Look at the mess that these creatures did. Now, I've been here once before, briefly, just to check the place. There was too much movement around. And now that we return, by the way, just to put you in a timeline, this god was probably killed within the last century. But those flames in the spelljamming ship were already there when I arrived here. I think this is one of the powers of this god creature. Maybe cast flames that they're never put out.
I don't think my water skin will help put out those flames. As Creek looks around, looking to see what's flammable on him.
Yeah. It's kind of overwhelming. Kind of puts things in perspective a little bit when I look over there.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea where the rock might be?
Oh hell, I hope not up his ass.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but you know,
No.
That's just a big body to search. You know?
Well, you know, I have to say, sometimes you just need to, you just need a lich to get things done, you know? As they say, all work and no play makes a lich goes away, and that's kind of why we're here. Why are we here?
Did you just ask why we're here? Are you okay?
My memory is getting more and more tricky with time. Yes, we are here to why are we here again?
Yeah, that's a good question. As Creek starts to look at the fire and he just starts writing something, going like, "Huh? Yeah, why are we here? Let me look."
We're looking for one of the rods. A part of the rod.
Oh, yes.
You told us it was here.
Yeah. As I was saying, lich for the stars, and if you miss, you still land among the bones, and here are the bones. So let's investigate this place, see what we can find. maybe there's some bodies we can talk to. Maybe there's some, I don't know. But, just your name is Midge, right?
Yes, yeah, that's me.
Yes, Midge. As they say, let's when a lich's work is never done, let's go forward.
You're
What
full
is-
of metaphors today.
I mean, I must say, this new body, I feel like the brain is weaker than the previous one. I'm struggling to remember things. I'm losing my train of thought all the time.
You should.
Maybe I
Still
should drink
boring.
some of this.
Still boarding at the station, huh?
So you know what they say? If you drink a god's blood, maybe there's some power in it. Maybe we could drink some of this blood around, and then maybe it will fix my memory, or maybe it will turn me into a giant devil. Oh, it was worth a shot, right?
As a player, the last time I drank some blood of a powerful creature, it didn't turn out too well. So I'm not so sure as a player if I want to do that.
It'll make it interesting. As Creek still continues to write notes and lyrics.
Don't
Go ahead.
don't be so scared. Don't be so scared. You know, every cloud in the astral sea has a lich lining, and that's why. Oh, there's a little bit over there. I'm coming.
I'm gonna look at the foot.
And Midge is going to start investigating the foot.
I will go towards the thigh, right where the split is.
Here.
The knee.
Yeah, right above the knee, at the upper part of the leg.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Is the rod magical? Like, does it bear magic?
Yeah. Very much. It's an artifact.
If I would use detect magic, and because it's concentration up to 10 minutes, and I guess, yeah, it lasts up to 10 minutes. So would that allow me to basically walk around the hall of this body until I find...
Now, Necrolumpa, your character would know that a deity is a magical being, and there is the blood of this deity mixed with the nebulas of the astral sea everywhere in this environment. You're right now swimming in the blood of this creature, the diluted blood mixed with the silvery void of the astral sea.
This entire place would light up, Lumpa.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, go on.
No, by all means. What would you guys like to do here?
I guess, would this be investigation or perception?
By all means. Investigation or perception? Are you looking for something, or are you trying to deduce something?
I mean, my perception skill is much higher than my investigation, so I would prefer to just see if I notice anything right now.
All right, Midge, roll your perception.
27.
Very good. Midge, you've noticed something blinking. And yes, you've noticed something blinking in this direction, like a yellow light, like a flickering light.
I will call over to Krieg.
Hey, Creek, do you see that?
And I'll direct his gaze that direction.
Can I use my perception to look as well to see what Midge is talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll take. Let me see, Midge. What What is 22?
Creek, you don't have a line of sight to whatever she's saying. You think it's just the fire on the ship, this eternal flame that is burning the ship, and a piece of the body of the creature.
Well, yeah, Midge, that fire is pretty beautiful, but I don't want to touch it.
Oh, there's something past it. I'm gonna go take a look.
I'll go behind you.
Midge will start to travel that direction. If you want to move on to the others while I make this travel.
And I'll
Yes,
join
investigation 14 for me. Doesn't
Oh,
help
and
me.
he's got the turn order up. Here we go.
Yes, but not because of combat. Just click on your tokens and roll initiative so you can resolve the investigations and everything in order.
All right.
Cool, understood.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me nervous every time you bring that square up, though. I'm like, oh no!
Ooh, I rolled a net.
Very
Nice.
good. If you didn't have one, you can get an inspiration now.
I actually didn't have one. Thank you.
Very good.
But
All
yeah, I
right.
rolled
Look at
a,
that. All colorful.
I rolled a 14 investigation, so I guess that's not gonna help me.
A 14 in investigation. What are you trying to deduce?
Oh, is that deduce? I'm trying to search for the rod directly, not to.
Ah, you're trying to search, then that would be a perception.
Oh, sorry. Can I roll that then?
Yes,
Yeah.
and you can move up to your speed as well. Even dash if you want to. You're not in combat, so you have enough time.
A 5, so no.
Okay, you can move up to 120 feet.
Okay, I'll.
Twice your speed.
All right, that's fine. I'll.
This map is huge.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
Yes,
Okay.
It's gigantic.
it's beautiful, though.
Yeah.
Is this? We need to get a sponsor from Chepaku. Is this his Chepaku map?
Yes, it is, and
Yeah.
and yes, I'll drop them a message if they want to sponsor our, if they want to be our patrons like we are their
Yeah.
patrons.
This is brought to you by.
What?
I don't think we have the viewership yet to get sponsorship, but we'll
Hey,
take
hey,
it.
we're-
If they want to help us out with some maps, we'll take it.
We're definitely make good use of their beautiful maps. All right, Midge, you ready to declare your action? What would you like to do this turn?
I mean, I've already acted. I'll just bypass mine because I
Okay.
did stuff before, so you can let other people take actions.
Okay, Cyril, what would you like to do?
Can Cyril investigate this? Yeah. Oh, this. I just got a brain fart. Sorry. This cut here on the deity and see if it maybe goes to the belly of the beast per se.
You can't see that because there's too much blood coming out of the creature. But roll an investigation for me.
Okay. Oof. Okay.
Now, Cyril, the cut here, it's not clean. You think this was created by a massive claw, because it seems like piercing that became slashing, and
Okay.
then ripped out that part of the body. But what kind of creature has a claw this big?
That can harm. Okay. I'm assuming I'm too far away from everyone else to shout out to them. 300, 250, yeah, probably too
Yeah,
far.
that's okay. That's okay. You can shout up to 300 feet, and that's fine.
I'm just gonna look to
In
the.
space, no one can hear you scream.
Don't
It's
say
not.
that.
It's not vacuum in the astral sea. If it was in wild
I know,
space, I
I
would
know.
say no one hears you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shout. There's something dangerous here at large. Could still be around. I know the deity died within the century, but just be careful, guys. We're only small.
Greek will make sure to keep his skeleton face peeled to look around.
Even the ship is massive. You wonder, now that you're looking at the ship and you see the front of the ship just partially destroyed, you wonder if what pierced this creature wasn't the ship right there, the front of the ship.
Oh, if the ship was this part here?
Yeah.
These right here?
If it wasn't
okay.
the prow of the ship that the prow of the ship, the nose of the ship that pierced and ripped through this god. This would kind of explain that damage, but not the rest of it. That horn is cut clean. Those legs are cut clean. And well, the arm that is split in half is it has been ripped off.
I mean, it would almost take a god to do this.
Yeah. Well, that
Like-
piercing if the spell jamming ship was in spell jamming speed, which is incredibly fast, that would explain that piercing. Maybe this would still need to be a very special ship, and it seems to be made of wood. So in any case, it would explain. It could be because there are not many creatures, but maybe yes, maybe you're thinking right. Maybe this is the work of a god. That is a plausible explanation. Cyril, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up my 55 feet, which is just about there, and that's me done. Gonna head for the head.
Very good. And Volkar shouts at you, "Hey! Hey! Don't go drinking! Don't go drinking all that blood! Leave some for me!"
He knows something. It's not my turn. Never mind.
And Creek, what would you like to do?
So Creek finishes up writing some lyrics as he looks into fire, following right behind Midge. And Creek will just get closer to Midge. I say, Midge, I'm going to follow you, but boy oh boy, I have a great song for you to listen as we research.
I'm looking forward to it.
And then Creek plays out his guitar, and he's going to inspire Midge, and all he's got to do is you start hearing a tune that goes like, do 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 do, and he goes, yeah. He says, you are my fire, please don't expire. Believe when I sing, I'll give you everything, but we
Oh my god, I
are
love
two
this.
words apart. I'll reach your undead heart. Believe when I sing, I'll give you everything. Tell me why ain't nothing but a lich's pain. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why, just believe me when I sing. I'll give you everything. And I inspire you.
Oh, you did more than inspire her. You did more
Everybody
than
got
inspire her.
Loved it.
Wow.
Amazing.
Everyone
wow.
get that inspiration.
You
I'll
are so creative.
I'll multiply that inspiration by 4, and all of you have bardic inspiration.
Oh.
Amazing.
That was incredibly inspiring.
That was.
And Creek, I
Something
would
else.
give you inspiration, but I suspect you already have enough of that.
I still have it, yeah.
And start hoarding them at this point.
All
I
right.
mean, you could
So-
potentially give him, once he uses that one, just an extra, you know.
Would you let Midge give him guidance as a reaction to that?
Sure.
That's a
All right.
D4. Creek.
I appreciate it. And then Creek just says, I can't wait to use that on the next person's soul I steal. It's going to pick up all of the people and the ghosts. And my turn as I follow you.
Amazing.
See, that's why I always say you can't judge a lich by its phylactery. And that was truly beautiful, Creek. It's Creek, right?
That's right, Vokar. Creek, sometimes called the Spirit King. I should write that down for you. I like writing stuff down to help remember.
Yeah. Can you remember, Creek? What am I supposed to be doing here?
And Creek just checks it over his notes. There's been information given by you saying that this dead god here in the Astral Sea, there's a part of a rod. You didn't give us much more, but we are at the location description you've mentioned.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now I remember. As I was saying to you, Creek, Lich for the stars, and if you miss, you still land among the bones.
Creek just tallies up how many times Vokar has said that.
It's the third time, and you guys notice that maybe there's something here in this place, but Volkar's memory is really getting affected really fast. And it seems to be deteriorating as the more he talks to you, the more lost he seems in here. And he says, "Hey, Creek! Sorry to bother again. It's Creek, right?"
Yeah. What, did you want another song?
No. Oh, did you sing?
Oh yeah, I sang. I looked at that fire and I sang some lyrics from my cold undead heart.
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to say something to you. Oh yes, that weird thing, golem thing that is coming out of the dead body's ass. Is that with us?
And you see
great.
this massive crystalline golem creature coming out of in between the butt cheeks of that giant creature, and as if it was just resting there.
Oh gosh.
Now, for those of you who want to, you can roll an Arcana check. This seems to be particularly big for a golem of that nature.
I'll roll.
18.
Yeah, give me a second.
Oh, and I got guidance too. Hold on.
Can I roll nature instead, or this is a
this is
golem.
not-
This
this-
isn't.
this
It's
is
not an
Arcana.
animal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give it a try. Not very good. Let's see. Yeah, not one. Midge has no idea.
Midge, that to you is a beautiful moving statue, crystalline, and seems like a construct, and that's pretty much all you can gather. Necrolumpa, you know that what that is. So do you, Creek, and so do you, Zero, to a certain extent. Necrolumpa, when a mummy's lord's organs normally stored in a sacred canopic jar during mummification, sometimes they can be magically preserved and transplanted into living humanoids. The transplant recipients come under the control of a mummy lord, either as living supplicants or mindless golems, through which the mummy lord can see and speak. Now, there is, which tells you that this is behind this creature, from somewhere in the multiverse. There is a mummy lord controlling this creature. But this seems particularly large and big, and you know that these are known for a few things. First, they have limited spell immunity. They are usually used to hunt spellcasters, and they have a bunch of fun things, like they can create these crystal darts. Now, strangely enough, as this creature appears with 2 crystal darts floating above its hands, these crystal darts are not the same color of the creature as you would expect, Necrolumpa, and that is already passing what Zero and Creek could tell about this creature. Necrolumpa, these seem to be like purplish, almost pink crystals, and yes, they seem to be bigger than the usual crystals this creature casts, and the creature looks around and notices Creek. It doesn't have a line of sight to Midge, but he notices Creek, Necrolumpa, Volcar, and Cyril. You can roll a stealth for me.
And
You got a beat a 15.
That is a 15.
Excellent. The creature doesn't notice you, and as it comes out of there, it looks at all of you and shoots 3 of these crystal darts, 1 to each one of you, 1 to Volcar, 1 to Necrolumpa, and 1 to Creek. As the crystal darts fly through space.
He has 2. How many does he have?
3. He launches 1, he launches a second one, then he creates a third one and launches towards the third Lich. He launches these darts 120 feet into space. Wait, that was a bit too much. And as the darts are midway to flight, they shift form, and suddenly they open legs, and out of those legs you see these creatures, these hideous spider-legged creatures.
Holy crap.
And as they fly towards you through space, 1 towards Volcar, one's Necrolumpa. The one towards Volcar really hits him, and the one towards Necrolumpa doesn't get to you, I believe. Yeah, it doesn't get to you. All right, and these 3 creatures open their spidery legs, and now you can roll. You said you went to Strixhaven, right, Midge? So
I did.
You are the only one here who can roll an Arcana check for this with advantage. Everybody else rolls with disadvantage.
12.
Got the inspiration.
I mean, my Arcana's. Oh, I'm going to use my inspiration. I feel it necessary. Yeah, not any better. Arcana's not good for her. She's. Yeah.
No.
Well, this
You
is
roll a d12, not roll again.
Oh yeah, you have a D12, Midge, from your
Oh, okay.
inspiration if you want to use.
I got a
Creek,
30,
you also
by
have a
the way. I don't know
D4.
if you saw mine.
Oh yeah, let me roll my d4, so that makes it a 12.
And the Necrolumpa roll a nat 20.
I rolled a net 20,
Wow,
but you
Necrolumpa.
said with disadvantage, so I rolled a 19 plus my thingy is a 30.
Okay. A
Still
30.
good, I would
Okay.
say, yeah.
Yeah, that's still
Oh.
pretty good. All right, and Midge, you rolled a 19. Okay. Midge, you and Necrolumpa. Well, Necrolumpa, you read a page of the monster manual on the last library you were there. Midge, you and Necrolumpa know that these are known as mage hunters. They're
Oh,
hideous-
yeah. I know exactly what these
Spider-
are.
Of course,
Yep.
they used to grow this in Strixhaven.
Yeah, they did.
These creatures are employed to pursue magic wielders. These creatures can naturally sense magic via the glowing purple spines on their backs. A mage hunter is usually in its sentry form, which is that diamond-shaped drone that the canoptic golem just throw at you. And they have a heightened ability to sense and locate mages. Once it finds a quarry, which each one of them now has one, the mage hunter takes on its arachnoid hunter form and pursues its target with visual skills. Now, this is where your knowledge ends, Midge and Necrolumpa. You know a little bit more about them. You know that these creatures they emit a pulse of energy that helps them better locate their quarry, and the magic hunter knows the location of every spellcaster, active spell, and magic item within a large radius from itself. Not only that, it can even find creatures across that are invisible or across planes. They are relentless pursuers. So yeah, whoever came here before you really left a little present to the next spellcasters that would show up. Now, I'm gonna give you guys one thing that ring in your minds as because this is the second mage hunter-like creature that you see in a place where there has been a battle about a piece of the rod. The first one,
Oh,
is wearing as a helmet,
yeah.
and which means someone left a little present here for spellcasters. All right, and that creature launches, and launches all the darts, and that's the end of its turn. Creek, is that Creek? No, it was
Yeah.
Volcar. Wait.
No, that's me.
You had your turn before the golem. So it's Volkar's turn, and Volkar is going to say,
Oh, they are not friendly. They don't look friendly. That creature is definitely not on our side. Oh, all this. Something is happening. I can't focus my mind. I can't remember I think I'm a bit confused. I can't remember the components of the spell. Would someone care to give me a little help? Does anyone know how to cast a spell I know. Does anyone know how to cast? Oh, god damn it. I don't know. Does anyone know how to cast a cleric spell?
Can't help you with that, but not
Yeah.
my area of expertise.
Not
Sorry, Vokar, I'm more useless than an eyeless beholder.
Oh, god damn it. Anti-magic field's not gonna do anything against this creature. Oh, I know. I will, what was I going to do? Can anyone help me? Guys, he's not well. He's not well.
Can I
His mind is
insight?
not good.
Can I insight that?
Something. Yeah, you can definitely inside that.
Is my mind going down too? Nah,
No.
it's just his.
There is Creek. You know Volcar to be forgetful, but this is getting to an extreme, and it started the moment he started to arrive here. He keeps. It's almost as if he's kind of on a broken record thing. His train of thought just keeps going around in circles. He can't focus. He can't concentrate. He seems confused. His memory is failing him all the time. Something is messing with him, and you have no idea what could be. But it seems to be targeting him and not any other of you guys, which means this is probably not the environment. That's what you
Jumping
can
in,
deduce from
but
this.
when you say since he arrived here, are you saying since we literally arrived here, or since he moved closer to the area where he is?
Since you guys arrived there at the edge when I started the session, you already started to notice that he seemed
Right.
forgettable. But at first you thought, that's Volcar, he's forgetful. Sometimes he loses his train of thought. He doesn't know what he's talking about, and he says it's because he's very old, and he was old before turning to a lich. So that's his excuse. But now this is a bit too much, and something must be targeting his mind. Maybe something is interfering with his mind in order to prevent him from being effective. Maybe this is an ambush. All these hypotheses do cross your minds, particularly now that you know that the Whisper One knew your every step up to this point. Well, does anyone wants to give a tip to Volcar of what he can do?
Can you just attack it? With whatever.
Like with my staff?
Well, you know how to make it rain light. It was like something with the sun.
The sun. Oh. I have no idea.
And then he starts to grab around his body and he finds an iron flask. And he says,
Whoa, what is this? Can I use this?
Yes, absolutely.
all right. And he opens his iron flask, and the creature in front of him got to do a wisdom 17 saving throw. And it passed. As he tries to capture the creature resists the magic of the iron flask and says,
Oh, can I still very barb it? Can I still very barb it?
yes.
Okay, let's go.
All right. To who you give your advantage?
I'll give it to Midge.
Okay. Wait, do you have range to silver barbs?
Oh.
It's 60 feet, no?
No, I don't. Yeah, it is 60 feet.
No,
So you
it's
don't have range.
100.
It's 100.
Oh wait, is it this one right? Oh, it's
No, I
to the
think
one
it's,
next to him. Okay.
It's
Yeah, no, they
100.
Okay.
spell is 60 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
you need to be able to get to here.
All right. Sorry.
And the creature resists the spell of the iron flask, and Volkar says, "I think this is just a flask. It's not magical at all." And he throws the flask over his head, and he says, "Ah, God damn it!" And he is going to try and run away from this creature, as he can't remember any of his abilities. And as he tries to run away, he'll take an opportunity attack from the creature, who sees him running away and will try to claw him. And that's an 18 to hit, which does hit Volkar for 18 points of slashing damage. He says, "Oh, God damn it! It ripped off my rags. Oh, I think it took one of my vertebrae as well, but I'm still working." And he is going to dash towards Necrolumpa and says, "Hey you! Hey you, it's Skeleton Girl! Forgot your name. Something Bloompa? Boompa? Doompa?
Doompa dee dee.
I need your help!
Sup,
My
old man?
brain's not working!"
And with that, Necrolumpa, what would you like to do?
Right. Well, I guess first of all, can I still catch the iron flask that he threw?
Yeah.
Right.
It's I'm gonna put a little X there on the map so you know where the iron flask is.
All right.
It's right here.
All right. So I will be. Oh God. I'll be bonus action. My favorite, of course, Blade Song. And where is it? Okay. And then can I roll any check to see if I know what could potentially happen with Volkar?
You could roll an investigation. You could roll an arcana, an insight.
So, all right.
They'll give you slightly different pieces of information.
I rolled a 25 arcana.
Well, for all you can tell, whatever is affecting his mind seem to be targeting just him. Could be a spell, could be a ritual, but Necrolumpa could even be a creature from a distance, scrying on him, and using a scrying to mess with his mind.
I see.
However, you know for a fact that that eye patch of him is supposed to protect him from this kind of stuff. So, so if there is someone here, you can't see it, which means they are either physically hidden or maybe there's something targeting him. Maybe there's something in the blood of this god that is affecting specifically him. So many plausible explanations.
Could I roll another check, an investigation?
What are you trying to determine?
More details of what it can be.
There are too many answers at this point. You have to do something to narrow down. Or
Exactly.
give me some parameter.
So, okay, all right. So I have to do something to narrow down. Okay. Okay.
Did
So do
she
you go
hear
there-
me? Did she hear me call out that there was something down here? Where, Creek and
Yeah.
Midge were?
Yeah. Yes.
If she heard that, then that.
Mm.
And
So you think
Necrolumpa,
so, Midge? Can you? Oh, you
you
can't
took the iron
see
flask,
yet.
right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
So Midge
If you
couldn't
if you
see
heard
it,
me
what's
call
there.
out, yeah, I'm heading that direction. So if
Right.
Legend says that you heard me tell Creek, that's why we're heading this way. I saw something down this way.
So,
So
can I potentially
that's
switch turn with Midge? And maybe you can check to see if you find any other clues around there? Do you want to do that or not?
I mean,
You're already midway through your turn,
All
so
right,
you might as well
did.
finish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's... Okay, let me put it this way. Can I narrow down, so can I roll like investigation, I don't know if I did or no, to see whether, because you told me he has the eye patch that should protect him. So
Yeah, because you know him for a while. You're the person in this party who knows him the most. You knew him when he was alive, before he turned into a lich. So when you were also alive before you turned into a lich, and you know that eye patch of him is supposed to be something that protects him, some sort of artifact that protects him from divination magic. So that helps you narrow down, but there's too many things around that could be an explanation. So you would have to run some sort of test or experiment or do something to narrow
so
down.
even that eye patch can be bypassed, basically.
The eye, it's unlikely. It's unlikely. It's like trying to bypass an amulet of proof against the detection and divination. So it's supposed to make him hidden from divination magic.
Okay, then I will try. Oh, good. I'm thinking either dispel magic or mind blank on him.
Now there is something different about Volkar. He's still wearing that helm. So maybe the helm could also be an explanation for what is happening to his mind. Maybe the helm is not functioning well.
Pardon, can you remind me where you got the helm from?
So you guys went to the stomach of Sharon, the Kraken. You found a mage hunter golem inside that was mostly destroyed. It died protecting one of the pieces of the rod, hiding one of the pieces of the rod from what you've learned was most likely Mr. Sunfall. And you guys savaged the head of this mage hunter golem. And Ronaldo took that head, went back to his home. Volkar went to meet with Ronaldo before coming to you, hoping that Ronaldo had something that would help him in a fight against Mercigan, and he did. Ronaldo had turned the head of the creature into a helm of the mage hunter. Which is a helm that while you are wearing and attuned to this helm, you can create an area of anti-magic, as in the anti-magic field spell in a 60-foot cone originating from the helm for 1 minute. At the start of each of your turns, you can switch the direction of that anti-magic cone. The helm has 3 charges and recharges 1d3 charges at dawn. So it's a special magical item that Ronaldo did in order for him to be able to catch Mercigan. Maybe this helm is resonating with something here. That could also be an explanation. Anyway, there are too many explanations, too many choices at this point.
Okay, well then, oh god, I don't know what to focus on first. If it should be Volkar, or is Volkar the one above me? Yeah, he is.
Well, you have a mage hunter spidery thing
next to me.
really eager to come after you.
Okay, so yeah, I think I will focus on that first. So I will attack him with my super amazing blade, stun blade, and I will do booming blade 2 times.
Okay.
So, does a 23 hit?
Who is the target?
The one in front of me.
Then you
Right
gotta
here.
move. You gotta move your token. Yeah.
Yes, I will.
In a 23 does hit to answer your question.
Okay. And does a 25 hit? I assume yes.
Yes.
So,
yes.
including the booming blade, that is 8d8.
Necrolumpa, you have to succeed on a DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god. What's
Oh, I
happening?
know what's happening.
Dexterity, you said.
Yes.
Phew.
2, actually.
A 17. Sorry? 2 dex saves?
2 dex saves.
Oh god. Oh, 20. A 17 and a 20.
Very good. You brandish your weapon with the booming energy, and you attack with radiant and booming energy this creature. As you slash the creature the first time, you've noticed it's almost as if its body consumed the booming energy that you just attacked it with. And you still slash the creature, but it was not as bad as you would have expected. This is not your everyday spider. In fact, you've read about these guys. They can consume and destroy magic. Not only that, they can cast some of that energy back into the spellcaster
Yeah,
if
they
they are not
reflect it.
agile enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, how many points of damage he took? 14
So that is a
from
13.
radiant.
So that is from, I don't know, from the, I rolled 8d8 in total, so, sorry, so is Booming Blade
So
radiant
so
as well?
80d8 is, yes, so 80d8
No,
is
Booming Blade is
for,
thunder. It's thunder damage.
yeah, it's thunder damage. So how much, so
So
2d8s out of those 8?
yes, exactly, 2d8. So I don't know which ones you want to take as 2d8.
All right. Okay, so that's 2d8 plus 12. So the first 2d8s you rolled are radiant. That's 14 plus 12, 28. There you go. 26. Oh, wow.
26. Yeah, 14 and 12.
All right.
Yeah.
And
sorry,
26. Yeah.
Just a quick question, because when I attack with my Sunblade, I give a d8 plus 7, but then with the Blade Song increases to 5, so that's double. So 2d8 plus 12 plus 24, right? Is that the calculator?
Plus 24, you're right. That's another 12. Yes,
Okay.
you're right. All right. So, with this, the energy of your booming blade apparently has been consumed by this creature, for all you can tell. And Necrolumpa, what else would you like to do in your turn? You already
So let
spent.
me
Well,
just-
you only have movement. You don't have movement left now.
No,
and,
I don't.
And you already
Let me
spent
just get this
bonus and action.
straight. So,
Yeah.
it consumed my thunder damage or my radiant damage?
Thunder damage.
So the thunder damage didn't affect it.
The thunder. You don't know that. The thunder damage seemed to have been consumed by it.
No, just asking because like you didn't ask me about the damage, so metagaming a little bit.
Oh, I can
guess.
see it. I can see the damage.
Oh, you can. I know you
All
can
right.
see it, but okay, all right. Okay, that's the end of my turn. Yes. Thank you.
All right. And with that, Midge, what would you like to do?
So Midge. Okay. I think Midge is still going to, and I'm trying not to metagame this. Still go towards and try and find out what's here. I think
Okay.
she's still curious. Or is there something I can roll to determine whether or not she can figure out if this thing is... Well, she knows that it's targeting one of us based off of her knowledge. Would that be a good assumption?
It would be a good assumption. Yeah, that is target either you or Creek. Yeah.
All right. So, all right. Well, then she will try and run then. So 40 feet will put her just past the leg. And am I any closer to determining what it was that I saw down here?
Still, you see a light, and I'm gonna ask you to roll a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. $25.
Very good. As you look at this light, you don't feel attracted to it. But it seems something made to charm, to lure creatures. Roll a nature check.
That's something. Yeah, I'm a little bit better at that. 17.
Very good.
It's like one of those angler fish, deep down in the sea that has the little light in front of its head. That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Because the player guessed, I'm gonna give you this. As out of the darkness, as the light glows, you see a massive angler.
Oh my God!
there
Yeah,
we go.
that's what I imagined.
go.
Yeah.
That's like funny.
And it's just standing there in the darkness, hiding in that little patch of darkness, trying to attract you. Now, to any other person and in this multiverse, Midge, this would be the ugliest fish they ever seen. But to you, it's kind of cute.
It's beautiful.
It's a cute little fishy.
And so with that nature check, do I know? I mean, obviously, I made the assumption of the anglerfish. Do I know anything else about this then?
You know that these are distantly related to scavers. These are called star anglers. They are astral predators that resemble hulking golden anglerfish, and they have this iridescent fins and tails. A star angler lacks eyes, and its hide is dotted with bioluminescent specks, allowing it to easily blend into the vast expanse of the astral sea. A star angler's signature lure emits an enchanting glow that has pulled many wild space explorers to their demise. But not you, because you're a lich and that doesn't charm you.
Yeah. Trying to determine if I want to turn into anything. I think for the first time in the campaign, Midge is going to take on her symbiotic form, calling on. So she's using one of her wild shape slots. All of the fungus and bacteria and stuff that is present on her body is going to come alive and give her. She's going to use symbiotic entity, which gives her 72 temporary hit points. Gives her halo of spores. And additional necrotic damage on melee attacks, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
Excellent.
Just as a form of protection, because she most of her magic requires like earth underneath her, like for the vines and stuff like that. So she's not very effective in wild space. She's learning over these past couple combats. So that is my action. Goodness. Just in case, she'll bonus action Shillelagh, just because it's a bonus action she can take. So that'll be it.
Very good. Very good. And it's now the turn of the Mage Hunter that is in front of Necrolumpa. And Necrolumpa, that creature, is going to return the favor. So it's going to attack you 2 times, 1 time with its tail, and 1 time with its claw.
Right.
So that's a 17 to hit you. Assume that doesn't hit.
Nope.
And the claw attack is a nat 1. The creature completely misses you.
Does he what was it with his what the last one?
Tail and claw attacks completely miss you.
I hope he kind of hurts himself
Yeah.
with his own tail. Ideally.
And it's now the turn of the Star Angler, and the creature is just going to swim or fly, in this case, 40 feet towards you, Midge. Actually, is going to dash, and is going to do 80 feet towards you.
I don't know if it makes a difference if you want to give me a 10-foot aura around me. That's my circle of spores. So I have a 10-foot radius of just fungus and bacteria around me.
Sure. Let me put that there.
I mean, in this large of a map, I don't know. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Okay. And this doesn't seem like a very smart creature, Midge, but I guess it's probably smarter than most animals. And it looks like it would be a nice pet, wasn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It looks so cute. Look at that! Look at those teeth. Ah, it's smiling.
I know. I'm looking at the tail with that iridescence and its fins. I mean,
Beautiful.
yeah.
And
the beard, is that a beard? Does this fish have a beard?
He has a barely shaved beard. All right, Cyril, what would you like to do?
Cyril's going to move up his 55 feet, and he is going to cast Crown of Stars as 7 specks of light appear around his head.
Excellent.
And I did not mean for that to roll. Apologies. Well, I mean, one of them has got to roll anyway, so I'm going to bonus action to use one of them to hit the tall construct that came out of the behind of the deity, and that's a 13 to hit, which I assume definitely does not hit.
Bet you that's a sentence you didn't think you were going to say today.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
That's a miss.
But yeah, I figured. I figured. As you just see the speckle of light shoot past the construct into the abyss that is the astral sea, Cyril just looks over at Midge, Creek, and Necrolumpa, kind of shrugs his shoulders and just goes, "Oh well, what are you gonna do?" And sadly, that's his action, bonus action, and movement. So Cyril's just gonna hang out in the crease of the crease of the hip crease of the deity for now.
Very good. And it's time for the second Mage Hunter, and it has its target, and it's Volcar. And it's going to dash all the way to Volcar, 60 feet. And yeah, that's the end of its turn. And it's now the turn of the other mage hunter, who is fond of Krieg. Lucky you, Midge. And it's also going to dash 60 feet towards Krieg. And that's the end of his turn. And Krieg, what would you like to do?
Greek is gonna take out his little notebook and he's gonna bonus action inspire himself. And he's gonna look at one of his old quotes he used to say to his buddies when they were still alive. And he starts playing Ride of the Valkyrie, so all you hear is and then he'll say, "There is no sweeter music than the defeat of our enemies. Now it's time to compose." As I start playing Ride of the Valkyries and Bardic Inspire myself.
Very nice.
And then as I continue doing that, I'm going to cast Tensor's Transformation on myself.
Excellent.
Magical
All right.
secret card paid off.
All right.
And I'll say over to Midge, I'll lead this one away. And do I see that angler?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Oh, is that your friend?
Find out.
And Krieg is going to be smart and not get close to the fire. So he's going to move 40 feet in this direction to try to goad that spider towards me.
Very good.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. And now is the turn of the golem. And the golem notices Cyril now. And since the other three are already taken care of, the golem is going to focus on you, Cyril. And it creates 2 of those crystal darts. And those pinkish crystal darts, and launch both of you. And as it launches both at you, on the way to you, they turn into those massive spider creatures. As they ship-shaped on the way to you.
Lovely.
Yes. You thought the others had problems. All right. Oh, wow. It screwed up my turn order. All right. And with that golem finished its turn. And Krieg, you already went. The canoptic golem comes after you.
My songs are so
Screwed up.
fine, I get to go twice. I'm kidding.
And Volkar says, "Hey, little girl, you that look like you died. Would you care help an old man? I think I was just going to the bathroom, and I got lost."
Oh, okay, sure. Listen, something's happening with you. It seems like you're forgetting things. A lot of important things. Can you try to remove that helm that you have on your head? Could be affecting your memory. Can we try that, please?
Helm!
Yeah,
Oh.
you're wearing a helm, aren't you? Can you feel
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
yeah.
Can you take it down, please? Take it off?
And he takes out his helm, and he looks at you, still dumbfounded, and he says,
Do I look prettier now? How's my hair? Did this helm mess with my hair?
Forget about your hair. Are you feeling better? Do you remember who I am? Do you know who I am?
Yes! You are the lady who's gonna tell me where the bedroom is.
All right. Beautiful. Amazing. Great. Listen. Do you know how to dispel magic?
Maybe. Maybe you don't know what I know. Maybe I do.
Okay, so
Why do you ask?
I'm trying to help you.
You know what I say? Better safe than lich.
So what is it gonna be? Do you know what you want to do? Because we don't have time for a bath break right now.
Oh,
like, look around
How does
you.
it work? What is the Volcar component of it?
The Vulgar component to it, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's vulgar. I don't know. I guess it's your spell. You should know. Just think about it, right? The fact that you wanted to.
Why don't you cast that on me?
Mm.
You look like a wizard. Look, I can see your spell book from here.
Are you one as well?
A what?
Aren't you one as well?
No, I'm not
No?
a wizard.
No?
No,
Okay.
no, I'm a cleric.
Okay, well, bathroom is just behind you. You can continue going.
Oh, all right. Oh, I gotta hurry. Bathroom.
Okay.
And he dashes towards the direction you've pointed as the bathroom.
Right.
And that's 120 feet as he dashes.
Don't go too
All
far.
right.
Stay
All
close.
right. Don't look. I can't go if you're looking.
All right, that's fine.
I have stage fright.
He just went from independent living to assisted living.
and and it's now the turn of the mage hunter that is near Cyril, and that creature is definitely going to attack you twice. Here comes once with its tail. Where's the tail?
Is it me you're talking
Yeah.
about?
No, Cyril.
Sorry.
Cyril, that's a 23 to hit you,
Yep, that hits.
and that's 26 points of piercing damage,
26.
and you are
okay.
grappled
Grappled.
by the
I'm
tail
assuming
of this creature.
Okay.
That's like a scorpion grappling a scorpion. No.
I'm assuming this is magical.
And yes, it is. And while you're grappled, you are also restrained by this creature.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is that it can't make another tail attack against you because its tail is grappling you. The bad news is that it does its claw attack with advantage now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 23 to hit for another 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Damage.
All right, and that's 40 points of slashing damage in one turn. And we're back to Necrolumpa.
All right. This is quite far. So, could you please remind me what you mentioned about this creature here? Like, is there any weaknesses that I know about it?
So, this creature, weaknesses, not that you know about it.
Okay.
This creature is basically a golem controlled by a mummy lord. And this one is particularly different, is much bigger than what a golem, what a canonic golem usually is. This creature is gargantuan, while you would expect to be more the size of the same spiders you are fighting. Not only that, unusually this creature's crystals, the crystal darts that a canonic golem usually creates, are not made of crystals, but instead they seem to be these pink crystals. They are just a drone form of this mage hunter, and it's just manifesting drone mage hunters in its hands every turn and throwing mage hunters at you guys. At first through 3, now through 2, at 0, and the creature's just standing there, in just looking around and shooting mage hunters at you guys. But you know that there's something controlling it. There's a mummy lord that can see and speak through this golem and uses its abilities. And this creature has some spell immunity. A limited spell immunity.
Right. Could you please also remind me, because it doesn't work on my side. I know I can use without using a spell slot. Was it Misty Step and was it Haste?
Shield.
Shield. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And Misty Step.
Yes, through your spell mastery. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will try and do oh, this is so annoying. I will try to maze it, so I will take an opportunity attack from the creature next to me.
All right. By maze it, you mean you're casting maze on this creature?
Yeah, on the Mummy Lord thingy here.
Okay. So first, let's see if you are able to move, because the opportunity attack is a tail attack.
Okay.
It's a 26 to hit you.
I'll shield. And it doesn't.
Excellent. So with shield,
Blade Singers.
Blade Singers. With shield, your AC go to an absurd 28.
Oh my.
And this creature misses. If it wasn't for that, you would be able to. You wouldn't be able to move, as the creature would restrain you. All right, Necrolumpa. So you are able to move. What else would you like to do?
I will try a maze on the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll try to banish it.
Very good.
There we go, let's see.
Cast your spell.
I did. Oh, wait, you want me to... Wait a bit. Give me 1 second, please. I'm getting there. There we go. Is it visible for everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful.
All right. So you cast Base and you banish this creature. A creature you can see within 60 feet to a mage labyrinth. Now, you remember that I just said to you this creature has limited spell immunity.
Yes.
All right. Which means that certain spells
Like banishment?
above certain up to certain level don't work on this creature. Lucky you,
Excuse me?
8th level spell maze is
Right.
not one of them, and this
I was
creature
gonna
is
freak out.
indeed banished.
I'm gonna freak out! Oh, wow.
And just like that, in a blink of an eye, the comedic golem disappear. And with him, all the little creatures it summoned.
Oh. Oh, nice. All right. Well, I didn't expect that. I'll just shout to Volker and say, "How you feeling?"
Still trying to focus here. Nothing's coming out. I don't even know if I have the instrument in order to go to the bathroom anymore. I can't really find anything.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense, I guess. Do you wanna come over and forget about whatever you were trying to do there?
Well, no, it's kind of in my mind. It's bugging me. I feel like going, but there's nothing coming out.
Okay. Are we out of No, we're not out of initiative, are we?
No, I've still got the fishy down here.
Yeah, I remembered about it. Okay. Well, cool. So how much movement do I have? Is it another 30 feet, I think?
You had 60, right? You already used all of it.
Yeah, but do I still have Misty Step without using the...
Oh, yeah. So you still have 30 feet. You're right.
And also from my Blade Song, did that include that?
The Blade Song doesn't interfere here because in the Astral Sea you move 3 times the speed of your intelligence score.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh.
So I can move another 30 feet? Am I...
You can move another 30 feet, yes.
Right. Oh, wow. What is that? That's nothing. That's nothing on this map.
Yep.
Goodness
it's nothing
me.
on this map. It's gigantic.
What do I want to do? Yeah, I
So
guess...
you can see the size of the creature that is
Getting-
floating in the Astral Sea.
I'm going
That's
to
this is not even this is even a small dead god. There are dead gods that they build cities on top of the body of a dead god.
Can
The
I roll?
Githyanki capital is built on top. A Tunarath is built on top of a dead god with 6 arms. That's an entire city.
Yeah, I mean, it does look big.
I mean, this one is not even a village.
Yeah. Can I roll a perception to see if I can see that road anywhere or anything else?
All right. Now, strangely enough, none of you've mentioned to Volkar that you got the second piece of the rod. Who has it?
I gave it to Necrolumpa.
So Necrolumpa, you have a second piece of the rod.
Yeah.
Have you attuned to it?
No. Yes.
Have you tried to use it?
No.
You gave it to Necrolumpa.
Yeah, when I got bathed in that acid, I gave it to Necrolumpa as I regenerated.
Oh yeah, but I didn't.
Did you?
I didn't do my inventory properly, but yeah, I remember. I
Yes,
remember.
yes, because I'm looking at Necrolumpa's inventory and she
I
doesn't
know,
have the rod there.
Dated, but I do remember that. I remember that.
You do remember that. Are you sure it wasn't Ronaldo?
Pretty
No,
sure
I knew
it
it was-
wasn't.
Nah, because I saw Necrolumpa once I got out of that acid. And it was painful. That memory, I can remember just like the pain on my skin, my dead skin.
You're dead
Did
skin.
you give it to Ronaldo Necrolumpa?
No, I didn't. If you gave me something, I'll keep it safe for you. Yeah.
Very, very interesting. You didn't even know you had that piece. There has been 63 days. None of you even took a piece to take a look.
Wait, so that is true, actually. I had this in my mind, but I kept on forgetting. Would you be able to give us a brief now of like what it can do?
Of what?
Of
what it
what
can
these
do?
2 pieces can do? Yeah.
Well, since you just put it in your backpack and forgot about it, you forgot about it. What can I do
A
now?
little bit of time now.
Do you want to cast Identify? It takes about a minute.
Wait, if I cast it as
That's 10 turns.
There's nothing that I can do to cast it as a No, I can use it. If I use it, it won't take 10 turns. It would just be instantaneous, no?
To use what?
Identify.
Identify?
Yeah.
Still has a casting time of 1 minute.
The construct as well can come back if it passes, so just be aware of time constraints.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, but we're still on my turn right now, so.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
You can
Yeah.
concentrate for 10 minutes. So the target can use its action during this 10 minutes to try and pass a DC 20 intelligence check. Now, I'll give you a clue. This creature will only come out of it if it rolls a nat 20. And if it succeeds, it escapes and the spell ends. When the spell ends, the target reappears in the space it left, or if that's the nearest unoccupied space. So yeah, you guys have about 10 minutes of this.
That's
way
nice.
that you
Turn
roll that
order is
20.
like 100 turns. It's 100 turns. It's a lot of time.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
but Legend,
turn
the,
order.
the amount of times you roll in that 20, it's coming
I
back
know.
sooner. That's
Right? Yeah, you can't fool us.
It's like the lottery.
yeah.
Then again, it's still good. Better than a smaller number, I guess. Gives us chance. I'm positive. I'm positive. Okay. I don't know. I mean, yeah. Anyway, I
All
guess
right.
it's too
So
late.
if you refresh your character's sheet, the rod of 7 parts, the second piece of the rod is in your bag of holding.
Oh,
Necrolord.
appreciate it. What would I do without you?
And in that you have an arcane gate spell in case you attune. It's quite useful spell, particular
Okay.
for you guys. Now there's a bunch of things you can learn about that rod after you attune to it.
Ah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So can I still roll a perception? I'm looking
Just
for
what are you
the
searching for?
the rod or anything else that could help me. Anything else that attracts my attention around me.
Roll perception.
Okay. 12.
Oh, Necrolumpa turned
Oh,
on her.
Don't I have
Thing,
a?
so we-
Yeah. You can see.
Yeah, now we can see.
Don't I have the barding inspiration?
Yeah.
Or
Roll the
was
d12.
that a d12? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that just one time, or I can roll it whenever I want in my
It's a
next?
one time, but he has infectious inspiration thing that if you pass, Creek, remind me. If you
And
pass a
keep
check
it-
with it.
You keep the inspiration until you pass. You keep it if you fail.
Oh, I keep it if I fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know
Right.
that song
And
was
you
just so
You
beautiful.
just took mine away. I was about to tell you I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I use it? No, I'm not gonna use it. No, forget about it. I'm gonna keep that for something better.
You can't see anything obvious around you. And Volkar says, just 10 more minutes. I should be done. 10 more minutes.
Wow! You are very old indeed. Take your time, old man.
That is sand coming out of him if he's managed to produce anything. Midge, what would you like to do?
All right, so Midge, little Midgey Poo, is going to move to the edge right here. Gonna come right over.
That's a big star angler, I must say, Midge. This is a big boy. It's larger than
know.
your usual star angler.
Yeah. So, she's gonna kind of force will herself over closer. Ah, good fishy, good fishy. And then she's gonna smack it with her staff of withering.
Very good.
And that's with Shillelagh, so much
All right.
better attack
And-
roll.
And the fish has to roll for your spores as well, right?
Not yet. It's on its turn. So
All
I'm
right.
at a 17. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Okay. So it takes this damage. Takes 9 damage plus an extra d6 because of my symbiotic entity.
Okay.
So another 5. Then I'm going to use a charge on the staff. So let me mark that off. And it takes another 2d10 of necrotic damage. So another 8. And then it needs to give me a DC 15 con save, please. Yeah, con save.
You rolled a 16.
It did. Dang it. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Midge has mobile. So she is that was like 20, so she has another 20 feet left to go. I'm gonna head over to the right to the she's gonna park herself on the edge of the ship right here. And then as a bonus action, as she leaves, a 10-foot it's called spreading spores. So a 10-foot cube of my spores will just stay like on him
Okay.
for 1 minute, so that when it starts its turn, it will take my spore damage.
Okay. And Midge, its turn is right after yours.
Yeah.
Midge, for the sake of our audience, can you tell us, are you trying to defeat this creature, or are you trying to catch it with a Pokeball?
I don't have a Pokeball.
I mean, are you trying to domesticate it, or are you trying to destroy it?
Well, I mean,
in other words, I'm asking you, are you having sushi for dinner tonight?
it depends. I mean, she would like to use it to like ride it around, but she doesn't have a way to tame it. So, I mean, I guess right now she's trying to damage it right now.
Well, it's prettier than a vulture.
Oh, I see what you're saying to me. Okay. Well, then if that's the case, crap, then I smacked it upside the head. I mean, what can I... If I would have known that, can I do an animal handling to try and like mount it?
Oh boy.
I mean, I don't know what I could do.
You know what? This creature is a predator, so maybe a smack on the head will help with the animal handling. Who knows? Roll your animal handling.
Yeah. A 19.
Well, that's not enough, Midge. This creature wants to eat you.
Alright, then.
I'll give my inspiration.
Yes, you can give Midge your inspiration.
Remember I gave you my advantage from... Oh, I didn't use the reverbs. Sorry.
No, because you were too far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a high roll now, Midge.
22?
Still not enough.
Alright. Well,
I'm
then,
down.
I mean, there's... Then she's gonna fly... No.
Anyone else wants to give inspiration to Midge?
Yeah, go on, use my inspiration.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Pressure's on.
I'll tell you the DC.
Nope, we're back to 16.
Oh, no.
The DC is 25.
Oh, damn it.
You know what? I get a lot of them, so I'll give you my inspiration.
Okay. Yeah, because of your songs.
Go!
Maybe if you had a song to sing.
It's a 22 again!
Oh,
Just not close enough.
not meant to be. Not meant to be.
It's not meant to be, so
I'm
then
not-
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
go back to
giving
my
you it.
original plan. I mean, I
Can I give him my
I don't know.
my bard inspiration?
no.
No. No. But Midge can try again in the next turn.
Yeah,
After the fishy comes and try and
But
bite
it's
her
still-
3 times.
well, it's still hold on. It's gonna take the spores first because
Yes.
it started its turn.
Roll the
In
damage.
my hold on. It's Halo of Spores. I gotta find it. That's a bonus action. It'd be there. Nope, that's spreading spores. Reaction. Halo Spores. So 10, but then because of my symbiotic entity, double the damage dice, so it takes 20. Or do you want me to roll again? What would you like me to do?
Roll again.
Okay. So it's just a D10. So it takes 16.
All right.
Hold
Well,
on. I think there's a save here. Hold on. Oh, it does another con save, 18, to take that damage.
Okay.
DC 18.
He rolled a 19.
So it doesn't take any of that damage. It doesn't say half. It just says
Okay.
if it fails a con saving throw. So that's where
All
we
right.
are. All right.
Okay. And now the creature is going to attempt to bite you 3 times. Here's the
Okay.
first one. That's a 12. Second
That
one's a
misses.
14.
That
Third one's a
misses.
12. Wow.
That misses.
Rolled terribly.
It's
Maybe-
because
maybe-
it wants to be my friend. It's just nipping at me like a dog when it plays. You know, it's not trying to damage. It's just playing with me.
Okay. And Cyril,
Fishy.
what
See,
would you
it's 'cause
like to do?
Fishy.
I'm assuming Cyril will know that once the banishment / maze ends, that the creatures will come back. So Cyril is just going to dash his 110 feet, which is there. Just need and why is that not moving me? There we go. And to be honest, I think that's all I can do. I think the fish is too far away. Yeah, 150. Sadly, that's all Cyril can do.
Okay. Well, you can still roll an investigation, Cyril, or you can, look around with perception. You can determine what was the sex of this creature, if you want to, from that angle.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe don't look that. Maybe don't look that way.
I've already seen enough with Volkar's rags, Can I do a perception on the ship to see if there's any clear entrance in that isn't on fire?
Yes, there are holes in the lower deck, and there are windows here that have been destroyed on the side of the ship.
Okay, and let's.
There's also a ledge in here and in here.
Did you say there's a lich?
A latch.
Oh, that said there's a lich.
Ledge.
It said lich and pointed to Midge. I was about to say yes.
Yes, this is true.
There's a hatch here. Yeah.
I'll leave it there. I'll leave the sex of the deity to the imagination of the audience.
Very good. And Creek, what would you like to do?
Well, Creek, realizing everything, the threat in front of him is gone, he's going to move towards Midge and that lovely fish. And I'm going to have to dash as an action. So I'll dash as I get closer. Oh, good. I'm within range. And as a bonus action, I'm going to Bardic Inspiration Midge, and I'm going to say, as you see this, like, shadowy creek approach, and all you hear is, Midge, you know your worth. It's time to show it. You're the one reaching ever closer to glory. As you like hear this da 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 da, and I inspire you as my bonus action.
All right.
Very good. All right. And
Why am I
Creek,
seeing Why am I seeing a shadowy? Did I miss something? Where are you a shadowy entity?
Tensor's transformation.
Oh, I think I was in the restroom. Okay, I didn't realize that you had changed your. Okay.
he turned into Darth Vader.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
no,
Okay.
sorry. That's copyrighted. He turned into a dark figure that that
The Spirit King.
looks that it's derivative of a villain of a sci-fi fantasy space theme. Yeah, with
A space opera.
a space opera. Yes, yeah, exactly.
Oh, should I have made the voice when I inspired Midge? Be like,
Too soon. Too soon. It's only been a couple days, guys.
And well, and it's now the turn that I have to roll that d20, and if it's a nat 20, all those funny little monsters are back.
If it's a nat
It's
20, I
not.
was going to call it sus.
That's why I already roll for everybody to see. It's now the turn of Volkar, and he screams at Necrolumpa, "I give up! There's nothing coming out! I don't know, maybe just dust. I think there was a spider under there."
Dust in the wind. all your pee is dust in. See, I need to be a bard too. Come on.
I think that's still the inspiration of Krieg reaching you, Midge.
Yes, that's the bardic inspiration. Yeah. Midge is suddenly feeling musical.
She burst into an spontaneous song.
What is this? Why do I feel musical?
And Volkar just dashes towards you, Necrolumpa, and says, "Hey, I've been looking at this lag. You know, I've known only if I don't know any creatures that have a sword or a blade this size. This looks like was cut by a blade. But I think I know. I think I know what could have done this. There is an artifact that could have done this."
Is your memory back?
What?
Your memory, is it back?
Yeah. Never went away. Right?
Yeah, right. Go on, continue.
What? Continue what?
What you were talking about a blade, and an artifact that could have cut.
You look like someone I know.
Oh gosh.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Yeah.
Oh! I know! You are,
Forget about it! Look at that leg there. What do you think could have cut it?
I have no idea.
No?
Look how many stars around. You know what I like to say? Lich for the stars. And if you miss, you still land among the bones. And look here,
We're in the bones in the middle of the star.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Indeed.
very. It's very. I have a sensation of deja vu. Do you have the same thing?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Oh, no, you're not. Nonsense.
Oh, okay.
And that's
he,
the end of his turn.
Did he actually remove his helm last time when I asked him to?
Yes, he's carrying under his arm.
Oh.
Like a motorcycle helmet. He just put it under his
So
arm.
he didn't, like, let go of it?
No.
Okay. I will... Oh, good. I will...
By the way, Necrolumpa, the
yeah?
iron flask you took from him, it's empty.
Oh. Right. Very interesting.
And just out of curiosity, where did you put that iron flask? In your waist, or you put it, or you decided to, store it inside of your bag of holding?
Oh god.
Are you trying to catch me here? You're trying. Is that a tricky question? I don't want to answer. I'll let you know outside of our session. I'll think about it. For the moment, I'm holding it in my hand. Okay? Let's just make that clear.
I'm just saying, I have plenty of space in the bag of holding.
I'll think about it.
Oh god.
Fun times. For the audience context, the player Necrolumpa has in the past incidentally put an iron flask inside a bag of holding. And the player Necrolumpa and the entire party ended up in the astral sea.
Except me.
While the player while the player playing Creek was in that party and remained behind because he was out of range for the vortex that sucked everybody into the astral sea. Fun times.
Was it just you left behind, I think, right?
Yeah, I had to play solo.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, I remember. Okay. I think...
I guess some things we learned the hard way.
Yep. The only thing that I can try to do is dispel magic on Volker. The kind of last thing that I can do, because I can't mind blank anymore. I used it for...
All right.
I used my maze.
Go ahead.
So yeah, I will... Let's go with... You know what? 6th level. 6th level dispel magic. Go. So I'm trying to dispel whatever is going on that is making him forget and behave like this.
Okay. And as you cast dispel magic on Volkar, suddenly he looks at you and he has more cunning look in his eyes. And he says,
"What the hell is happening? I feel like you just took a haze out of my mind."
Ooh, it worked.
Nice job.
Whew! Welcome back, mister.
What did I miss?
Oh, not much. Not much. Let's cut it. We can talk about the details later. Look around you and tell me where the rod is now, before you forget again.
Oh! Well, if the rod is here, we have to attune to one of the pieces of the rod. You know, when you attune to one piece, That piece tells you where the next piece is.
You know, the thing that Legend was telling you that you should have done during the 60 some odd days that it took us to get here.
Maybe.
I have one piece.
Are you
And
attuned to it?
No,
Good. Perfect.
Oh,
but I can't reveal the location of this piece. But I understand from Ronaldo you got one.
Yeah. But, I mean, the problem is...
Are you attuned to it?
So I'll give him the debrief that there's this, I can't remember the name of the creature, but there's this mummy lord creature thing that the mummy lord is seeing through, and it's bigger than the ones that I usually know that they are supposed to be, and is just creating.
Are you
loads
drunk?
of- Listen, focus. I'm trying my best here. I'm tired.
I'm trying my
tired.
best. I feel like I should cast comprehend languages to understand what you're trying to describe.
All right, let's start over. Vulgar, focus. It's not my fault. It's your fault. Focus here. So, there's this. You know, Mummy Lord. You know, Mummy Lords.
Yes.
Okay, so the creature that the Mummy Lord sees through, whatever that's called, I don't know, can't remember now. It was here, okay? Was here earlier.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold that thought.
And as a reaction, he's gonna cast Dispel Magic on you.
What? No! What are you doing?
I'm trying to unhaze your mind.
Back on you!
Silver Barb on what?
I know!
And he casts Dispel Magic on you. Which has no effect because the concentration you are holding is an 8th level spell.
Phew. Okay, you know what? Listen.
Are you feeling better now?
I'm feeling amazing. Can you please focus? If you don't
I'm trying.
Okay, listen. Oh my god. Volker, we're in a crisis situation. There's I just mazed this thing, okay? I banished it, okay? But that's just for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Or less than that now. Because we're taking too long, okay? So,
Yeah.
look around. Look at that god there. Can you see that leg? What could have it been cut by? You started earlier to tell me that there's like an artifact like a blade or something. So what do you think that can be?
Oh. We have competition. There is a blade that is sharp enough to cut a god. It's the sword of Gus. If Gus is involved in this, then there's someone else looking for the same things we are looking for.
So could it be that we are too late here and the rod's already been found by someone?
It could be. It could be. There are only few blades in the multiverse that can cut a god. The sword of Gus is one of them. I wonder if he was here. This sort of deception is his special ability. Now he is a very cunning and very evil and very deceiving. If he's in this race, then we have to buckle up. As they say, the early Lich catch the soul and the rod.
Okay, guys, I wanted to explain to Volker about the thing that I just made, but it seems that he doesn't trust me and what I'm saying. He thinks I'm a bit crazy right now. So, could you guys step in and make him understand what I'm trying to say to him? That we don't have much time here. So,
Yeah, well,
Can any of you
Midge has
translate
can't-
Necrolumpa,
yeah.
please?
Because we don't have time for me to attune to that thing, because that guy's gonna come back in 10 minutes, so... Yeah.
Vokar, we're screwed. There's magic afoot. Please use your knowledge. Save us. There we go, I tried.
I don't understand. What do you guys want?
There was like this construct that released mage hunters at us, like crystal mage hunter things. That's what she banished.
Oh. Was it like a big crystalline looking alien creature?
Yeah, you're getting there.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That confirms my suspicions. There are undead working for, 'cause most of them are mummies, liches, death knights, and vampires. And
Fantastic.
he is a particularly expert in hunting spellcasters. That's how he took the eye and the hand of the Whisper One, you know? I've seen the creature you're describing. A special type of canopic golem that casts drones of mage hunters. It's not good. He can keep casting indefinitely. We needed to get the hell out of here. Finish whatever search we're doing. Wrap it up.
Yeah, thank you for the obvious, Volker. I already figured that out. That's why I tried to maze that creature away in order to find the rod. I am not attuned to the rod, so how are we gonna find the piece if it's actually here?
I'm not attuned to the rod either.
So is that
But
the
I don't
only
think the
mean to
piece
find
is
it?
here. If Gaz was
Okay.
here, the piece is not here. The piece is with him. And if the piece is with him,
Shit. Okay.
we have a long travel through the Shadowfell.
Okay.
And not an easy one. Oh.
So my initial suspicion was true.
Oh. Oh.
Yay.
This gives me a headache.
So Necrolumpa, is that the end of your turn?
I'll just roll another perception just in case.
Okay.
I'll move a bit, like I don't know, like around where the creature came up from. Or maybe
Okay.
a bit higher up.
So let me see.
Yeah.
You are looking straight into the rectum canal of the god.
And further out, like, wait, how do I show this? Like, wait, can you see this? Like this way kind of thing. But yeah, like around me, kind of, yeah.
Now, would that be a
Roll-
perception or medicine?
It depends. Is she trying to detect hemorrhoids or she's trying to detect a rod?
Oh god. Not a good roll, I guess.
Yes, you detect there is a spacious enough tunnel inside the guts of this creature
Right.
that that a canopic golem, gargantuan canopic golem could crawl into.
That's the end of my turn. Thank you.
Okay. Now Necrolumpa.
Oh, I was looking forward to the adventure of I was just going to sit here and enjoy Necrolumpa going into this god's ass. I mean, let's be honest. That's a good side quest.
I hope you keep undercommon, you know.
I can tell you she won't be able to hold concentration inside there. Midge.
I know
It's
undercommon
your
to you.
Necrolumpa in the dark hole.
All right, so
I
Midge.
was about to say I used my movement, so I cannot give you that yet. But let's wait for my next turn.
All right,
Oh,
so Midge has some rations in her bag. Who knows how old they are? So she's going to take some rations, and even though the token is facing away from me, we're going to assume that the token is facing Midge, and she's going to just dump out some rations to try to feed this fish to appease it. And then I want to try that animal handling to see if...
Okay, I'll give you the fish the reaction to eat those rations, and you get advantage on that animal handling.
Ooh,
Okay,
nice.
that's what I was hoping for. And
Let's go.
she's going to say, because she's inspired by Creek. Now, this is an oldie, so you guys know I'm the oldest of all of us, but she's going to go, like an astrofish cowgirl, riding high on this beautiful thing. And she's going to try to tame it
Amazing.
with animal handling. You said I get advantage? Let's
Yes.
try. Okay.
DC's still
Yep.
the same.
But I've got a D12, is that correct?
Yes, that is
Yes.
correct, and you need a 7.
Actually, before you roll the d12, I'll just use a lucky point to see if you get a higher score.
Luck points only on you.
Ah.
Is it? Really?
It's not the multiverse campaign.
All right,
Oh.
Wow, okay.
here we go. That one.
No.
Well, at least you keep it and try again later.
Yeah.
At least you keep it. All right, Midge. That was a very good appetizer, and a star angler is going to try to eat you now as the
Yep.
main course. So here come 3 bites. That's a 24, a 12,
It's gonna
and a
take.
nat
Hold
20.
on. Yeah, it's gonna take my spore damage first, though.
All right. You got to do
I
that
mean-
save again.
If it's DC 18.
And rolled an 11.
All right, so it's going to take. Where's my spore? Halos. Halo. That's shillelagh. Here it is. So we double this. So that's 4. So that's an 8. It's going to take 8 damage. Okay, so
Excellent.
let's go back to what were your rolls for the attacks?
24, 12, and nat 20.
Okay, so with my regarding the nat 20, with my fungal body, I am immune to critical hits. So that is, yes, it's
That's
a nat
just a
20 that'll
normal
hit. Yeah, it's just a normal hit. All right, so my AC is a 12. So,
All right.
16, excuse me. 16.
So
So
for
go
the
ahead.
first bite, you take 12 points of piercing damage.
Is
second
this
bite.
magical? Is it magical?
Give me a second. No, it's not magical.
Then I'm immune.
Exactly. So 12 points of piercing damage, and then 14 points of piercing damage you would take from this creature, but instead just tickles. And now you gotta do a strength save, DC 13, or this creature is gonna swallow you.
And I have that bardic inspiration.
Probably a good time to use it.
I believe in you.
Nope.
Midge, the creature swallows you, and you are now, while inside this creature, blinded and restrained.
Okay.
Midge is probably loving the lot of saliva inside of a spooky space creature, you know?
Oh, now it definitely smells like fish in here.
Oh, yeah. It smells like Midge.
Yes, you can't really tell who is who in the mix of smells.
Oh, if she gets out of here, you guys are going to love the way she smells. In fact, she's probably rolling around inside on the tongue like she did on the Kraken, if you guys remember.
You know,
she's
Midge,
just loving it.
Maybe this is the way to ride this creature. Is not on top of it, is inside of it. So
right.
So roll. You know what? Roll an animal handling. Let's see if you hit now.
Oh my gosh.
He just looks as Midge just gave food and then gets eaten and go like, oh gosh.
14. I still have the D12 because I missed.
Yes.
No, that's a 21. So
all right. You're still tickling the creature. All right.
He's rolling around on the tongue like, ooh, nice fishy.
I'm gonna do a constitution. See if
Cyril, what would you like to do?
Cyril, probably unaware of Midge's intentions, has just seen his fellow Lich get swallowed. So Cyril's going to move up to his 55 feet. And he is going to... let me just double check range. Yep. He is going to bonus action one of his Star of, or Crown of Stars. Is that what it was called? Crown of Stars. So that will be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
4. Oh, I don't know why that. Oh, yeah. For 33 points of radiant damage.
Very good. And that fish is in bad shape after that thing explodes against its ribs, and you can see some of its bioluminescence is cut, and you can see there's some spores coming from the inside of the ship of the fish.
Does it release its bite on Midge by any chance?
Release what? It's bile.
Its bite.
Bite.
Is it?
No, Midge is inside his stomach now. It was swallowed.
Okay. That's okay. Cyril's just gonna shout, How are you holding up in there, Midge? Can you hear us?
Can I hear them?
Yes.
All right, so she's gonna call it.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
I suppose you'll get out of here one way or the other, if you know what I mean.
Make this thing my bitch.
What was that?
He said, "I'm gonna make this thing my bitch."
And Cyril's just gonna stick his hands up, look to Creek, and say, "Do we think he has this?"
I was gonna say, how is he gonna do that? How is Midge gonna do that when Midge got swallowed by this thing? I'm about to tell this thing to spit it out. You know you gotta use force, right?
What am I going? I'm going to dash. I'm going to dash, and I'm just gonna sit on the ledge over here, and I'm just gonna absorb. I'm just gonna
Absorb.
observe and see. Absorb, thinking what it's done to you. Observe what Midge has up her sleeve. Legs crossed, hulking armor, just chilling.
Very good. And Cyril, roll a perception check for me.
Oh. $13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
You perceive how beautiful that fish is.
Can I add the D12 or is it too late?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, 30-20.
All right. You've noticed that under that fire, still burning by the fire, is the carbonized body of a dead Githyanki.
Ooh. Very good. I still have, I think, 10 feet of movement, so... God, that's really not a whole lot. I am going to use Misty Step. And my movement, that's still not close enough. Yeah, no, I'm actually going to move closer to Midge. I'm going to Misty Step closer to Midge.
I mean, above the table, if I get out of here, I have Spare the Dying. We can try. Living creature. Sorry, he's probably not living. Never mind.
Above table, I'm moving closer to you so you can pass your check.
Got it.
That's So I'm actually gonna move up and just sit on the ledge here with my Misty Step and just cross my legs and once again just see what kind of shenanigans Midge can get up to.
Very good. And Creek, what would you like to do?
Alright, I'm gonna move right up to it, like right over here. Those spores won't affect me, right, Midge? Or
no, because I've already used my reaction. It's a reaction.
Okay. And I'm gonna like tap on this thing, and as an action, I'm gonna cast I'm gonna use my bard ability, Universal Speech, and choose 6 creatures within 60 feet. So myself, Midge, this fish, and Cyril. Wait, hold on. Yep, and Cyril. And that'll be my action. So now they can magically understand me regardless of language I speak. And I'm gonna be in like an intimidating voice. I'm like, "Hey, what do you think you're doing? You don't eat that. Don't eat that. Bad. Spit him out now. Otherwise, you're gonna taste my fist." And then I'm gonna intimidate the fish.
You intimidate with disadvantage because you just told the fish that he's going to taste your fist, and that's exactly what he wants.
Tasty.
I am re-rolling that with a lucky point. Oh boy. And then adding my bardic inspiration to that 25. To make that a 36.
Alright. Okay. So, the fish seems slightly intimidated because there's no flesh on your arm for it to eat, and it's just bones, and just doesn't seem like a good dish. And it's intimidated by the bad taste of your arm.
If you don't spit my friend out, I'm gonna turn you into. No, actually, let me rephrase that. If you don't spit my friend out, you're gonna be lucky that I'm gonna give you the best case scenario because of that nat 1. So Creek doesn't have anything like intimidating to say after that.
Very good. and let's see what the fish does in its turn. As it's still trying to process what you just said. Is the first time someone actually talks to this fish, and it understands. It's a solitary creature. All right, and now it's that time where I roll that nat 20. Am I gonna roll that nat 20?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
All right, and it's Volkar's turn, and he says,
Okay, every lich has its day. I guess today's Midge's day. I always say, don't count your liches before they hatch. Let's see what we can do for Midge.
and he will dash 120 feet, and he puts his hand on his waist.
Where the hell is my iron flask?
Necrolumpa has it.
I don't know. Did you use it to try to drink it? You were feeling senile earlier.
Hey! Aren't you older than me?
And I'll use his voice back. No! You've been much alive longer than I have!
Hey! Lich! How about this? Lich and let die. Huh? How about this? Let me be. Live and let them live. That's my philosophy.
You know,
Huh?
you're right. This is pointless. That's water under the lich. We should focus on finding that iron flask and saving Midge.
You know, Crick, you know what is this? What is the problem I see with you? You are a lich of all trades, master of none.
Your point? Is that a bad thing?
Well, yeah. I don't remember my point. I was going somewhere with this.
Well, when you workshop it, tell me it later. I'm gonna try to focus on
Wait.
Midge.
I know. I was saying, you're gonna lich what you sow, and wait, I had some more pieces of wisdom to share with you. But it just slipped my mind. Huh! I guess you're right. I guess I am becoming senile.
Is it happening again?
No, that's just his normal self.
Oh,
Your
right,
passive insight would tell that.
Okay.
You remember your first meeting with him when he started to tell you about all the places in the multiverse to go, and when he's about on the 4th or 5th place, he just lost himself and didn't know where he was going. If in any coincidence of his personality with famous or political figures from our time is
Oh
mere
gosh,
coincidence.
you're funny. Okay.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
You're gonna lose some viewers on that one.
Or gaming, depending on what the stream is.
Well, I believe Volkar is charismatic to both sides of the spectrum. All right. So, and with that, Necrolumpa, we're back at you.
Yeah. I remember you mentioned I'm still stuck on the mummy thing. That you said that could be watching us or whatnot. So my question to you said something about the thing that is controlling it to see through it is like, is it like my knowledge allows me to know how close that mummy lord is to us or to the thing that he was controlling? Like how?
No, you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. Okay.
No, could be from a very long distance.
So could be like from a different plane, could be from, or does it have to be like around where we are here? Are we being looked?
Could be.
Like watched
Could be
by
from a. It's possible. Something was hazing. Some sort of magic spell was hazing Volkar's mind.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And but you could potentially ask Volkar, what does he know about that? Because he seems to have seen that that golem before. He knew what it was about.
Okay, then I'll ask him, and I'll also mention the fact that I had to dispel magic on him because he forgot everything. He wasn't capable of casting any spells because he couldn't remember how to.
Ask your question.
So what do you know about that golem? Like how far does it have to be to the? Again, I don't know the name of that thing that he's controlling.
Oh, yes. I've seen this before. There is a mummy that works for Kaz called Super Mummy. Nicknamed Super Mummy. And that golem is also known as Mummy's Little Nightmare. And it's a foul creation of Kaz with that mummy who used to be a professor of Strixhaven before turning into a mummy. Before turning into Super Mummy. And she can control that creature from afar. It's a complete nightmare. It can cast hordes upon waves of endless mage hunters.
How far? Define far.
It could be anywhere in the multiverse.
Oh, okay.
Their connection transcends planes of existence. The only way to track is some sort of divination spell, but we don't have time for this. I understand you cast maze, and we only have 10 minutes.
All right. Well, I guess I will be going like about. Well, yeah, go exactly that direction, but yeah, about.
And in that direction, you mean you're going into the creature or to the outside?
No, it's still around the outside.
You're the creature.
Enter.
I don't want to give you that pleasure.
I'm too far away.
Well, you're not going to be giving us the pleasure. You'll be giving the dead body the pleasure. Unfortunately, it's not going to feel anything because it's dead.
Oh God!
It's lost.
I'll roll another.
This is going in a completely different direction than it's supposed to. Let's go back to PG-13.
You're the one that made it come out of its ass in the first place.
Yeah.
I said came out of its butt cheeks is a perfectly natural place for a canopic golem to hide.
You are wrong. I should use that stealth tactic.
All right, Necrolumpa.
I mean, that's about how Midge is going to come out of this fish in just a moment.
Well, yeah. Is that the end of your turn, Necrolumpa?
I rolled a perception. Do I see anything around me? Like
a big old butt.
Not really. No.
All right.
Necrolumpa, but you do notice something.
Yeah. No.
There is an. So,
Oh wow,
First of
you're
all-
all the way up there.
there is an extra arm floating in space.
Mm.
This creature only has 2. Who's the third arm from?
Oh, down here?
I was wondering when you guys were going to notice this.
Well, it's not really.
Oh, that's enough.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Oh, that's an arm?
yeah. Oh, right.
Not gonna
I was
lie,
zoomed
thought
in.
that-
I was doing zoomed in so much I couldn't see it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was something flying through space. And that was the stream behind it.
Wait, so this is. Sorry. This is one.
Yeah, this here.
This is another.
So it's
And this
here.
is another.
This is an arm. This is the arm that was ripped off of that creature.
I
you can
cannot see
clearly
anything
see.
on the map if you show.
And then this. This thing down here.
It's a very long horn in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, this here.
Yep, and like. It's horn, so it has 2 horns
There
as
is-
well.
This horn is this horn doesn't look like this horn.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, clearly not symmetrical.
Mm.
This one is too big to fit in this creature.
Mm.
Also, unless this creature has 3 left arms, this
That's
arm
Oh.
was ripped off.
It doesn't fit.
Was this a
No,
hand
it
too?
doesn't.
Wow, that's quite a good sword it has. Did anyone see that sword up there too?
Oh.
So yeah, and there is a big chunk of skin here floating. That doesn't seem to belong to this creature either.
Where? Sorry? Is it northwest?
Here.
Uh,
Here. You guys
up
just
here. That's where
If
we
you're
started, right?
yeah,
I was gonna
I think
say,
I'm
if
not
you're-
I'm not broadcasting. Here.
Yeah.
I
So
was about to
that,
say, if you're
Thank you.
pinging the
Now I
map.
can
This is
see.
the skin. This is the skin. This is the arm.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a doesn't belong to the creature. This is a bigger horn. It doesn't belong to the creature. Unless this creature has
horn.
2 left arms.
yeah, because the thumb.
This arm doesn't fit that arm that was ripped off. Neither does this because it's also another left arm.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Okay.
Interesting. But Midge doesn't see any of this because she's in the belly of the beast.
Yeah, Necrolumpa just got an angle and she started to look around as she's rolling perception and looking and looking and looking and now she just realized, wait,
The puzzle doesn't
this
fit
is
together.
these are not the remains of just this creature.
Yeah.
So now that you start to notice, or maybe it wasn't a spelljammer ship or just cause. There seem to have been at least 2 other gigantic creatures here that had their arms ripped off and their horns cut off.
Mm.
But you don't see any body around except for the for what remains of them.
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
Can I ask Volker if he can make sense of this?
Good luck.
Why? Am I too far or?
No, ask him. You asking Volker to make sense of this.
Yeah, like I'm telling him, Volker, by the way, have you noticed? There's like 2 horns that are much bigger and do not belong to this creature, along with 2 other left hands that clearly do not fit to this body. Do you know what could have happened here?
Oh, you were right. No, I hadn't noticed before. Yeah. It seems it was a bigger fight than we anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
So if this floating limbs don't belong to this creature. Neither do all the horns. Who they belong to?
That's what I was asking you. Do you know?
How am I supposed to know?
I don't know. I thought you might. Okay. Forget about
Don't
it.
you have a spell to, like, touch an arm or figure something out in your view?
Good question.
Don't you have something that you can do like that? I don't think I have.
I do not.
I think he should have for sure.
Oh. No.
Okay.
I don't remember any spell that I might be able to cast now that will give me any view of this.
Do you know what spell could be used? Like what?
We need a blood hunter to give the
You're
history.
right. You're right, Midge. You need
Oh.
a
We need a blood hunter.
We need someone with psychometry or something like that. Clearly, we don't have enough time. In 10 minutes, we're going to be swarmed by enemies. So, Midge!
Yeah?
I understand that you're trying to lich to your heart's content, but the throat of this creature is very deep. Perhaps you should get out of it.
I'm gonna try. Give me just a second.
And if it's my turn, Midge is going to take out one of her vials of potent poison and pour it in the stomach to see if she can get the fish to throw her up.
Okay. You gotta do a con save, right?
Yeah, 14.
It failed. And you fly into space with disgusting poison all over you, Midge.
And Midge takes out the vial that she just empties and tries to scoop up some of the vomit and bile and acid back into the vial.
Midge number 5.
I say thank you to the fish.
Can Midge try to tame this thing one last time?
All right.
Well, Mitch can speak to it. I gave Midge the magical ability to speak to it.
Sorry.
Then, I mean, what do you want me to do here, Legend?
Animal handling.
Okay. Advantage because I can talk to it, or I just
Advantage,
poisoned
definitely. Advantage,
Okay.
definitely. What do you say to the creature?
I mean you no harm. I think you're pretty. Will you be my friend?
All right. Roll of advantage. Animal handling.
it, plus all these other bonuses I have.
And I'm
Good lord!
I'm going to use my reaction to use conversion future to have the anglerfish fail the check or roll a 15 on his check.
Well, I need
Very
a.
good.
Oh, if I
Um,
roll a 15, that gives me a 25 because I have a plus 10.
Oh, you rolled a 16.
Okay.
just
let
said-
me
you just-
check. Let me check one thing about your convergent future.
Mm-hmm.
I say you're really going against the outcome of
All
fish.
right. So you gotta apply that on Midge, not on the fish,
Why does it have to be on Midge?
because Midge is the one who needs to roll. 25. So,
Okay, apologies.
so you gotta, yeah. So the DC on the fish is the same.
Oh, okay, apologies. I okay, that's fine. Midge is too far from me, so I can't do that.
What is the range of that?
60 feet.
feet?
Midge is 70 feet.
I mean,
That's
did Midge
all
not
right.
get thrown up that much?
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So, for the sake of the story, you help Midge to convince this creature to be its friend, and Midge, you finally convince this fish that it's a better idea to be your friend than to be Sushi.
Okay.
And you can and the fish opened its mouth for you to travel inside of it.
Midge will go back inside and just sit on its tongue.
Very nice. And Midge, I'll add to your extras a star angler, which you can
As my mount?
as your mount.
Oh God, I love
Look
it.
at these two. They're wow. The connection between them.
Midge will immediately see what else does she have in her inventory.
It's the perfect mount for Midge. It makes
I
her
swear.
smell bad.
There's
Make her smell bad.
They're
It's ugly.
perfect match.
Midge has a red eyeball in her pouch, and she's gonna throw the red eyeball into the stomach as a little treat. That's from way back, the very first session on Thursday. She got a red eyeball when she was in the mortuary.
All right.
It's still in her inventory.
And that's a little treat. And the creature is now more friendly towards you, if you can say that to this creature.
Okay.
But I guess
Cool.
if anyone can understand this creature is you now, Midge.
Yeah.
All right. Fun times. All right. And as the end of your turn, this is now your mount. You can move up to, you can refresh your character sheets in your extras. And it has a flying speed of 40.
She'll name her Gloria.
Gloria. Okay.
It's the first name that popped into my head.
All right. Fair enough. Perfect.
Sometimes you go with what happens. So I'm gonna change it to its name is Gloria.
Perfect. Perfect.
Beautiful.
All right. Let's conclude this round. So Cyril, what would you like to do?
Is the gate also on fire, or is it on the edge of the fire?
If I can move 40 feet, but I'm not aware. You're the one that noticed the GIF, so Midge doesn't know it's there, so never mind.
Yeah. That GIF is burning under the fire. Its body's carbonized.
Above table, I was going to Bigby's hand it so I don't catch fire, but if it's on fire, is it worth it, do we think?
Yeah, because there could be something, a clue or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's on fire now, the fire is going to continue because we're assuming this fire has been ongoing for up to a century.
Yeah.
So how would we put out the fire is what I'm trying to allude to.
Do I have anything? Water.
Only I'm assuming this is magical fire.
I mean, depending on how much the fire is, I can use Druidcraft multiple times because I can snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. So I could repeatedly use Druidcraft to probably put out the fire on the body.
See,
That's a stretch, but it's something I can do.
Yeah, give it a go. Cyril's going to cast Bigby's Hand. And he's going to, excuse me, he's going to use the forceful, not so forceful hand to pull the gate. I don't know why that rolled. To pull the gate from the fire to maybe here.
Does anybody have Speak with Dead? I don't. I only have Animate Dead.
I already used my speech.
You guys used to have a necromancer in this party. Such a shame.
I was just about to say.
And does Volker have anything
What a lich.
useful?
Well, I am a deaf cleric.
Can you talk to it?
Or revive it?
Does Midge need to put out the fire? Will you allow Druidcraft repeatedly to put out the fire?
I don't think I can talk to it. I forgot to prepare. Oh, damn it. I
was about to say I'll store it inside the fish, but the fish is going to probably think it's another treat and will just swallow it, and that's not what we want.
Oh,
No,
damn it, I
definitely
don't have the spell prepared, and we don't have time for me to prepare it.
Can you revive it?
Oh.
Depending on how... I mean, I have Spare the Dying, but I don't know if...
I'm not what you would call a healer, you know?
Right, okay.
Oh.
I have a healer's kit with one it would take it to 0, but I have a healer's kit still in my inventory. If that would work.
I think that's best healing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just looking at my inventory to see what I have.
I have nothing.
I unfortunately don't have anything prepared.
So let me ask you a question. With my herbalism kit on my alchemist supplies, or wait, do I have alchemist supplies or just herbalism? Could I create some type of healing potion or something to try and bring it back to life, or is it still far beyond that?
It's far beyond that. The creature is dead.
So it'd have to be like Speak with Dead is what we're looking at.
If it's dead, it's been burning here for quite a few years.
I'm just asking.
Well, I don't have true resurrection prepared.
Yeah, I was looking for that.
Yeah.
What level is that? Is that like a 9th level?
It's a 9th level spell.
So I could potentially wish it. But yeah.
If you wish, you might not be able to cast Wish ever again.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared to do that.
Look, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Here's what I suggest. Necrolumpa, can you cast Demiplane?
I can cast... Can I cast Demiplane? I think I can cast Plane Shift, but Demiplane, I don't believe I have.
Oh.
Can
you cast Demiplane with... Can you wish cast Demiplane?
I guess so, right? Do I need
it's
to...
an 8th level spell.
So that means I can still cast Wish again, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's just a standard use of Wish.
Yeah. But I'll take the body with us as well.
Here's what I suggest. Cast Demiplane near the gift. You use Bigby's hand. Shove the gift and the fire inside the Demiplane. We want this fire. I still don't know what to do with it, but I'm pretty sure Ronaldo's a crafty little lich, and he's gonna find a way to use this fire to something useful to us.
This
A
a
fire.
fire. Interesting. Okay.
The fire that never puts out.
Yeah, it's been
It's
burning
not
for years.
continual flame. I can feel the heat from
Oh.
here.
Okay.
That's what I was
This is
saying.
not a spell. This is a special type of fire. Only a god could create.
Okay.
Let's put this in the demiplane. I'll catch some of this blood that is flying around. This probably might be useful in the future.
Yeah, I was
Whatever
gonna
now.
ask Midge because you said as well.
I
yeah.
typed into chat way back at the beginning
Yeah.
that Midge would like to get some of it as well. I typed it in chat while something else was going on. So if possible, Midge would like to capture some.
All right. So, let's catch everything you can, liches.
Okay.
And Cyril, do you cast Bigby's hand?
Yeah, I already had
Okay.
put in chat. Yeah, to move
As
the
you
gate
as
there.
you're no longer initiative, you're no longer in initiative. I'm gonna roll for the creature that is in the maze.
Alright. Oh, again.
D20.
Oof.
No, it doesn't come out. So go ahead, guys.
Alright, so
What are we
wish-
doing then?
Wish cast.
Yeah.
Demiplane.
Shove that Githyanki. Wish cast Demiplane. Grab whatever blood you want.
Okay.
The creature's still stuck there
All
in
right.
the maze.
So
yeah,
just
I'll
put,
grab some
like
blood.
astral sea blood.
Yeah, you can take it particularly from here. There's a lot of blood that you can get
Okay.
from this deity. And Volkar does the same. He gets some flasks and he gets this dead god's blood.
Then I'll do
you
I'll
can
do the
add
same.
this to
I'll
your
add to my I'll add to my inventory.
I'll just put dead astral sea blood from a dead god.
Yeah.
And I also added a vial of stomach bile from the fish.
Very good.
'Cause I said that as she was being vomited out, she tried to recapture some.
Very good. And Volkar puts his vials inside his bag of holding, and he says,
So, shall we get the hell out of here?
Yes,
Let's
let's.
go!
We have a body we can talk to. Let's get back to the necro tree.
Perfect.
Figure this
what
out.
What is Gloria able to do? Can Gloria survive?
yeah, Gloria has flying speed.
But so Gloria can survive outside of the astral sea. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool.
Gloria has flying speed. It doesn't actually have swimming speed. It only has flying speed.
Oh, because it's in the astral sea. Okay.
It's
All right.
some monstrosity. It flies around. So for all you can tell, anywhere else outside the Astral Sea, which was probably not intended by design, doesn't matter. Gloria is a flying creature
Okay.
with 40
That's
feet flying
awesome.
speed.
Sweet.
All right.
Solid.
All right. And Volkar says,
Okay, I'm casting gate, getting us the hell out of here.
Perfect. Perfect.
Gather around.
Creek backs away from the fish a little bit, going, all right. Glad you made friends with it, Midge.
It's Gloria.
Oh,
What's your
Gloria.
name?
While I still have universal speech, I go like, pleasure to meet you, Gloria. I'm Creek.
And on that note, as you all get around to leave this place, Volkar casts a gate right in front of you, which crosses you straight into the teleportation circle of the Necro Tree. And we're going to wrap up this session here.